It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where representatives from the AFC and NFC will square off. It's the Houston Texans and the Green Bay Packers under the lights on Monday night.
It's a venue and a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And away we go from Wisconsin. Jaden Reed to return this. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. Bringing them out, someone who wowed last year in his first chance as a starter, Jordan Love.
It took Jordan Love a little while for him to get his chance to start in the NFL. He had to watch Aaron Rodgers for a number of years, but guess what? Aaron had to watch Brett, and it paid huge dividends. And it sure looks like Jordan Love, to start his career, is doing the same. He didn't just watch Aaron Rodgers. He worked on his game. He developed his game over 3 years. And when he got his chance, he sure looked like a young star at the position.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And this one doesn't work any better. Defense there to drop him at the line again.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw, and without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. That's the end of our 1st quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Ready to go with the second quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone.
Ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he has this one down to the 8-yard line. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
Come on, set. Cut.
Shotgun now for Love. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Here we go.
They'll run for it. Jacobs. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first. Love from the gun. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get some late points and the lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Steven Sims with the return. This return makes it up to the 25. So now it's the Texans' turn to take the field for the first time. And leading them out is someone who became an absolute superstar last year as a rookie. Drafted 2nd in 2023, it's C.J. Stroud.
Well, we've had to wait until the second quarter to finally see him and his offense out there. And we're going to see what they have in them here, Kate, in a hurry. Down a touchdown with how long they've been sitting over there. I know the feeling. You're chomping at the bit and likely going to be pretty aggressive with the football.
Stroud in the air to start us off. Into the hands of Schultz. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for and you go out and execute.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. This is complete to Schultz. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. That one's incomplete over the middle. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Gets this to Woods. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Diggs there to bring it in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 3 now. From the 31. Phillips with the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down, Stroud. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Quay Walker in to pick it off. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Complete on the slant to Watson. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Down.
Love now to throw. Taken in by Dodge. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down Packers.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down throw, here's Love. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Here we go. Here we go.
Play fake, it's Love. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ready?
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Set. Ready. Hut, hut.
Fakes the handoff, now Love. This finds Dobbs. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they could try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Rock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This, 42 yards from the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. That's halftime here in Green Bay. The Cheeseheads with plenty to cheer about as their Packers have the lead. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. It was the Packers' leading man, quarterback Jordan Love, who turned in a solid performance in that first half. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. On now is McManus to kick this away. Sims now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. This Texans offense readied up for its second drive of the contest. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Stroud throwing here on first. Complete to Dell. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought down by Quay Walker.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 28. Wow, he's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. Packers pick it up. And Green Bay takes this one back for the touchdown. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, we both know this. Some guys are only looking to make the tackle and end the play. Others come in hunting for the football and forcing fumbles in hopes of getting exactly what we just saw.
And it can be tough for these receivers. A lot of times, they know contact is coming, but they don't always get to prepare for it because they don't always see it.
Yeah.
And these elite defenses, well, they view a completed pass as just another opportunity to create that kind of fumble, and sometimes even a defensive touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers take a 3-possession lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Sims now on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Texans and Stephon Diggs getting set for this next offensive possession. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
And he's gonna be brought down at the 42.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Man in motion here. On play action, here's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Shotgun now for Stroud. He's on the move. Oh, he's gonna run for it. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Texans gonna kick this away on fourth, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And this somehow is only gonna be our first punt of the game. And things just seem to keep snowballing for them. Now their special teams is involved. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Out now runs the Packer offense. They are in great shape here as we wind down this third quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another, that could put this just too far out of reach. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. To the air with Love. Completes this one to Kraft. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And defenders are there to get him at the line. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the third. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he's gonna throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
So 4th down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return. Houston's offense back out now and ready to go. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. He finds Diggs right side. He loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
The Packers all set to get back out there. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Come on, set.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Ready.
They stick with Jacobs. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice, once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Here we go, set.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
Going run again with Jacobs. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers, well, they can probably just run away and hide. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Set. Hut. Hut.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers make it a 24-point ball game. On now is McManus to kick this away. Pierce now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And you tell us this all the time, Brock. Touchdowns aren't the only stats that make a quarterback, right? Yep, he's nodding right now. But the absence of any from his ledger, well, that's problematic. And his struggles are indicative of the challenge that this offense as a group has really been fighting all game long. and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. Set.
Jacobs running behind center. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Down. Hut, hut.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he's going to take this down inside the 25 before being stopped. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he gets this forward to the 19. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down, they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he pushes it further into the red zone, down inside the 15. So this is a Packers win. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football as they come away with a total team victory in this one. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.